Hello, this is today's reading for March 17th, 2025, Sunday. My name is Bijaya, and today's reading we'll see both the aspects. We'll see what it means in terms of a relationship, and we will see what it could mean in other terms. It could mean in terms of the material situation or a career. Now, the first card for today is Truth Be Told. We'll take the relationship aspect first. Now, there has been a story in your life which has been just going on for a while, and it has you feeling as if your heart is caged and that you are just not able to break out of it. This seems related to somebody in your life who has been wanting to reach out to you, but is extremely hesitant. The feeling is that they just want to come towards you and tell you everything, like open up their heart and tell you everything. But somewhere in their past there have been some experiences which have left them feeling that investing in relationships means putting yourself in a cage of expectations, and they have struggled to break out of these expectations. For a masculine watching, it could be a feminine. For a feminine watching, it could be a masculine. Take what fits you, but it mostly seems like a masculine energy. Who has mostly seen relationships where they get trapped and their expectations are not met. And then they have met you. Now, you are coming across as a person who has invested a lot in this relationship, who thinks a lot. You could be somebody who is very sensitive to small little issues, and maybe it just stays in your mind and body, and it makes you exhausted, and it looks like you are also somebody who likes clarity, communication and truth in a situation. But in some ways, both of you are caught in a trap of your own. You are in the energy as to why there is no clarity, why there is no communication. This person is in the energy of relationships don't work. Like, I want it in a certain way and it doesn't happen that way. But over time, some things have changed over here. This person now wants to go the distance with you. Something has happened which has changed their mindset or attitude or the way they approach relationships. They really want to come quickly rushing in and tell you everything that they want to. The difficult thing for you could also be that you are kind of tired of those small gestures, those sweet little moments which come in and then there is no follow-up. It makes you exhausted. But you are going to see a change over here. Either you or this person is now understanding the importance of sustaining a relationship. And perhaps this is what has been a block in your relationships earlier or the other person's relationships earlier, where a lack of things or communication the way you want it to be has kept both of you trapped in a cycle, and both of you are very capable of breaking out of it, but it's your personalities. But something is changing, the dynamic is changing over here. What you are really understanding is that with relationships, you have to water it every day. Inside, there is a seething rage of emotions, almost like a deep, dark kind of fire that is burning. But you see, what both of you have now learned is to not let this fire become a roaring blaze of passion which can burn everything. You are now learning to, like you pick up these pieces of coal which can keep you warm, and you also sustain that fire and passion and not burn up and use up everything in one go. It's like this. Both of you are learning that, and that passion has first burnt away everything, and now there are new leaves that are flowering growing on the trees, early stages, but the leaves are growing on the trees, and there is a change in the energy. There is a belief in the fact that we need to slow down, not spin stories in our minds, and that warmth that is needed in working on a relationship every day, both of you seem to have understood the value of that. And because of the shift in the energy, there is a shift in the relationship. This person is now willing to go the distance. If you are tired, don't give up. You will see the change in the relationship. You are very, very close to the finishing line. Both of you are finishing some lessons, and you will cross that line soon. So don't give up right now. There will be a lot of things that will need to be discussed between the two of you. And it is very likely that it could lead to a very stable situation between the two of you. And the best thing to do is to start off slow, so that you can create something lasting, and you will be able to create something lasting. The need also is to bring laughter and joy into this relationship. There has been a lot of thinking, overthinking, leaning into the past on what might happen, thinking that you cannot come out of the loop, thinking that you are trapped. Now, whenever the conversation happens, stay in that moment. If there are the light moments, enjoy the light moments. And if there is something that you need to say it very clearly. Don't think that it is going to break down, or that something disastrous is going to happen if I say something. No, nothing disastrous is going to happen. There is a lot of hope and renewal and rebirth in this relationship. And this time you will see an equal give and take over here, which has been lacking in this relationship for a while. So lots of truths are going to be coming out. It can be very startling for you. It can be very surprising. It can throw you off. It can make you feel that, oh my God, now what is this happening? But keep your feet on the ground and listen to the small little details. Don't get carried away by the old stories and emotions. Truth is always based on what the action is, how it can be sustained, and what we are doing every day to sustain that. And you will be able to see that. In terms of work, there could be a travel that is involved over here. This could be a new job offer that is coming to you, and you are having to travel for it. And this is going to be the kind of a job where you are really able to step into your capability and be the way you really are, what your talents really are. I think for some time now you've been working in jobs where you have not really been able to perform according to your talents. You've kind of fallen in line with what is expected, and though you have tried, you've not been able to. And when we are in these kind of jobs, it makes us doubt our abilities. But sometimes it is not that we are not capable, it's just that this is not the right place for us. And it's something like that is happening over here. So you are going to get an opportunity, an offer, a yes to an interview, a yes to an application, a job application, which is going to help you break out of these places where you could not really use your talents properly in the manner that you wanted, and it wasn't making you happy either. It was just something that you were doing because you had to do it. But now you're going to get something. It could be, like I said, it could involve travel. It could be related to people who are in the event management, real estate, public relations, or any kind of an industry where there is a lot of communication, networking with people required. It can be for anybody, but these are some of the specifics that seem to be coming up here. This could also be a reading for earth signs and water signs, and also for Aquarius, Libra, Capricorn, Aries. Also it could be for people whose birthdays fall on 1, 4, 2, yeah. People with these things could have a special resonance with this, but the reading is for everybody because it is a collective reading. So you take what resonates. So this new offer that is going to come to you will be something that is very stable. It will make you feel very stable, and you are very suited for it. Okay. So ground yourself, and when you're speaking to the concerned people, the department about this job, keep a curious and open attitude. Okay. While approaching this job, don't be too hasty, and don't go rushing. Be open and curious, adaptable, and with an attitude of learning from this opportunity, because it is going to be very good for you in the long run, and it is going to allow you to now work in the manner that you really wanted. It's like it will set your heart free. It is that kind of a job or an offer that is coming to you.